your contention when we were having sex less than you would like, which would be, once or twice a week.
I don't think we've ever done it less than twice a week.
And once a week, I think
once a week is not. I would not, and I don't want that.
Yeah, and it's that would never be allowed.
Notice the moment he said once per week, what happened to her body, right? Like, we're going to unpack this a great deal in a moment. Let me just say something really quickly before we continue. There is no wrong and right with frequency of sex. There are some cases where, again, we don't want to call it wrong or right, where it moves into the realm of addiction or pathology potentially, or obsessive compulsive, or it's coming from a wound. Come from really matters, and we'll unpack that a little more. But just notice what happened in her body when he said that. And notice his communication too.
It wouldn't be allowed, we just wouldn't be together.
Yeah, I think if we ever went for a month without, it would be...
A month?
Yeah, there would be kind of huge crisis talks. There'd be...
She cut him off both times when he first mentioned a week and then a month. And by the way, this is not demonizing her at all. We all have preferences. And I'll say this before I continue. Frequency or desirability around frequency or preference, it's really relative. There is no too much or too little. It's an agreement that you have between you, and it's a feeling and it's a sensation and desire that lives within you. Again, there are exceptions to this that live on the fringe, but that's not what we're speaking to here. But let's keep listening.
Like, what's going on? What happened? I'll find it elsewhere.
Yeah, I know everyone has different needs, but there's just...
Yeah, you're quite a high drive female, aren't you?
I guess it's more to do with my self-esteem. It makes me feel like you like me.
Yes, the proof is in the pudding.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would have less good sex more frequently.
This is the come from we were speaking to. Watch her body language. Listen to her tone. Listen to her words as well. This is really beautiful vulnerability, by the way.
Yes, you'd rather have sex even if you had to eschew an orgasm.
I don't need that. To not need that.
You just need me to prove that I'm aroused by you.
Yeah, for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It could be 2 minutes every day and that's fine.
Yeah, it could be. It isn't, but it could be.
So it's a really beautiful exchange. I very much appreciate that. And I appreciate the honesty there for sure from both of them. And what I'm getting from her and what she's sharing is that, so this is where the come from is really important. She associates frequency of sex with that man, her partner, desiring her. And that desirability matters deeply to her. It affects and impacts, she allows it to, her self-esteem. She feels more secure when her partner wants her more frequently. That's the association she has. So the come from really matters. Now, let's just say she tidied up that wound. Let's say she got into deeper contact with that. When I say tidied up, I'm not talking about fully healing. This isn't what it's about. But she came into deeper relational contact with that wound and it didn't control her in the ways that it does. Would she still desire and yearn for that level of frequency? 2 minutes every day would be enough, as she just shared. Maybe, maybe not. My guess is that she wouldn't. She wouldn't need that. She wouldn't be so reliant on that. Her associations, her perceptions, her stories about herself would change. This energetic that she's running is deeply codependent, meaning that without that frequency, without her partner chasing her, desiring her, having sex with her every day, ideally, right? She isn't worthy, or she's not desirable, or she doesn't matter, or she's not enough, whatever the stories are. That's painful to live with that. And she's tethered to that external thing happening and her partner pursuing her, right? In order for her to feel okay. This needs to happen in order for me to feel okay. And if it doesn't, we're not going to be together. I will go find that elsewhere. That's the level of, you can call it trauma bonding to that pattern. That's the level of survival strategy. That's the level of pain that is moving through her. Now, he plays a role as well, right? He plays a role in feeding that, what is in there for him, because so much of our trauma trains, when they collide, it's complementary. Like the thing that is pressing up against us is the thing that is really good for me to heal. So, for instance, maybe the desirability she's asking for, the expression, the communication that she's asking for has been something that's really difficult for him or has been in the past. So it doesn't have to come in the exact form and shape and expression that she's asking for, but maybe when she's asking for more of him, more availability, maybe in his life he's been very stunted in his emotional availability, in his physical presence perhaps. So the thing that our partners often ask of us is actually really good for us. It works both ways. That's what relationships do. They're mirrors. We create reciprocity in relationship. This is what my latest book, Tuned In and Turned On, speaks to. You can get this at tunedinandturnedonbook.com. Click the link, get it now. Stack of bonuses there for a limited time. We go deeply into exploring codependence, breaking those cycles and those tethers, and how to live more fulfilling relationships with self and with others. And so the big takeaway from me here is in this video is come from. Your come from, the reason or reasons why you're acting in the way that you do or playing out relational, behavioral, emotional patterns in your life very much matters. It's information about the longevity and sustainability and the quality of that action or that behavior. Meaning if it's coming from a wounded place and it's compensatory and it's codependent, I need this to happen for me to be okay. I need you to be a particular way for me to be okay, to feel safe. And the majority of your energetic and the majority of your reasoning you'll come from is coming from that place. It won't last. It places too much pressure on the relationship and too much pressure on the other individual, and it places too much pressure on you. And you're living in an erratic, restless place. You're living in a place of fear, contraction, hypervigilance, trying to assess everyone and their actions and making sure that they're okay and they're okay so they can do the thing for you that you need them to do. You're living a very selfish life. Maybe that's a video for another time and we will speak to that. But that's a painful place to be consistently. That's not sustainable. You will have more and more rupture in relationship and it will be more and more often. Get this book, tunedinandturnedonbook.com. Get this book to help you move through these cycles, change the direction of your life. I'll see you soon. Oh, one more thing. If this resonated with you, like it, share it, give it to someone, share this video with someone that needs to hear this today. And if you're not following me or subscribing, please follow and subscribe for more content on relationships, life, consciousness, and all the things that is you as a human.